breakout season so far. A lot of tackles. It seems like you're always around the ball. What's the difference?
Well, as of this year and as of last year I was kind of hurt, so I didn't get too much playing time. But as of this year, as I took last year, I just went out, just tried to learn the playbook more, tried to learn why we do what we do. So as of that, I'm able to play faster now. So I guess that's one of like the main reasons why. I guess that I'm having such a good year so far.
How's it feeling to be named ACC Linebacker of the Week?
Well, I just found out probably about 15 minutes ago, so I'm still taking it all in. But I mean, it feels great. I mean, basically, I just went there and just did the best that I was able to do. I try to do my job every time. So I mean, to be named Player of the Week is it's like a dream come true to me.
Still wearing a brace on your arm? Is that just precautionary, I guess, from last year?
Yes, sir. Basically, just to protect it a little more, so that's not like basically exposed out a lot. But I mean, I'm still doing good with it right now. So.
Kind of with the losses that this defense had last year. I mean, losing DeQuan, DeAndre. I mean, people didn't expect the defense to be able to do what it's done so far. What's been the reason that you guys have been successful?
The main reason is just like leadership. The big guys down, shoot on the front line, basically just keep everybody up, and then we got not really young guys, but like everybody's like a big family. It's kind of like we all push each other to be great. So that's the thing that like helps us out.
With this stretch that you guys have had, especially the last 3 games, everybody wants to say, the season's over, but clearly there's a lot more games. How do you guys stay grounded? How do you guys stay level-headed through all this?
Well, basically we play one game at a time. Basically the most important game is the next game. So we take that approach. Like last week, some people was talking about the elements. I mean, basically it's one field, one ball, and letting people from both teams know. So if we do our job, then we know that we're gonna come out, good. So
is it going to make any difference that every time you go in class or something, people are going to be patting you on the back, or walking around town, people are going to be congratulating you, wanting to tell you how good you guys are? Is that going to make any difference?
No,
to
sir.
This team?
No, sir, it's not. Basically, we play for each other, so the outside elements are not really a factor. So
it's got to feel pretty good, though. Have you had any classes since and walked into them and had any people patting you on the back?
Well, I had one class today, but it was all right. People saying like congratulations, stuff like that. But I mean, it felt good. But I still know that now the next biggest important game is next week. So.
What class was it that you went to?
A PRTM class, Park Tourism and Recreation.
Last year with you hurt, it seemed like we couldn't find enough healthy linebackers to put out on the field. What's it like this year having the depth, and are the kids pushing you guys and making you better?
Yes, sir. With the incoming freshmen, kind of pushed us to get better. Pushed us to do our best. To keep our jobs. At the same time, it also gave us depth, so we could play how we want to play. Attack more. So pretty good.
After spending so much of last season hurt, did you think, oh no, when you saw the recruiting class come in, that have I kind of wasted my opportunity, or did you say, now I've just got to go work harder?
Yes, sir. That's basically the approach that I took. That I got to go out and work harder. Study more. Study film more, and just work harder, basically.
You tore an elbow ligament last year.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
It was like it was a Tommy John ligament.
Yes, sir.
Did you have surgery?
No, sir.
So you have a torn ligament?
Yes, sir.
How does that affect you?
As of right now, it's not. I mean, right now it's doing excellent right now. So, from last year. I got all of my strength back in my arm. You know, back bench pressing heavyweight. So I'm feeling good now. Still taking on blocks better, on offensive linemen. So feeling good.
It just seems unusual. I guess you're not throwing a baseball or anything.
Yeah, I guess.
But did you strengthen muscles around it, or how are you compensating for loss of the ligament?
I really don't know. Basically, just rehab. Basically, just I guess just strengthening the muscles around. But like you said, just strengthening the muscles around and just just rehabbing the whole time.
Are you going to have surgery on it one day down the road? Or they said someday you're going to have to get it fixed, or?
As of now, no.
No, so you can live your life like that, huh? All right.
When did you hurt, or which game did you hurt it last year? Was it the Auburn game?
It was right before the Auburn game in practice.
At practice?
Yes, sir. It was like a Wednesday practice.
How much pain were you in at times last year?
With the injury?
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. All of the strength in my left arm was gone. I could not take on blocks. Couldn't even do a push up or nothing. So it was difficult.
Could you lift it?
I could lift it, but it'd take me a minute.
So I mean, if there was a ball thrown and it was on that side, you wouldn't have been able to knock it down.
No, sir.
Are you a right-hander?
Yes,
normally? Sir. So it didn't affect like writing or
no, sir.
Eating breakfast or whatever. Or any of that stuff?
No, I was good with that.
Yeah.
When did it start to feel better? When did you say, yeah, I think I can get through this?
Most likely around, I'd say about, well, I kind of gained back some strength around probably, I'd say, about last year's Florida State game. I kind of had some strength back where I was kind of able to do a little bit more that I could do. But I really got all of my strength back probably, I'd say, during like the summer-wise. So,
Took a while.
Yes, sir. Took a good little minute.
Can you lift it now all the way up?
Yeah, I'm good now.
There you are.
How much? Everybody knows you're four-time state champion in wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Is there any bit of that you can carry over to the football, or just what you did? As a wrestler?
Well, I guess a lot with my tackles. I kind of get low on like my tackles.
Just like dropping your hips.
Yeah, it's most people kind of take that back to wrestling, or kind of as I'm getting on blocks and getting off blocks, I can kind of take that as I'm using my hands. And see, most people say that my hands are like quicker than normal, so I'm guessing. So I'm guessing it comes back from wrestling.
And out of these youngsters, which one's going to be the superstar?
Well, I can't really tell you. I mean, all of them good. It's like
How does Stephon play?
He's amazing. The thing about Stephon is that he plays without fear. I mean, he not afraid to mess up. So whenever he plays fast.
Can that be a good thing, though, Coach Steele, sometimes to have no fear?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Real good, because he'll kind of try to scare you up a little bit. You just gotta play through it sometimes.
He was out there for some crunch situations Saturday. He was quarterbacking the defense. What was his demeanor? Because I know the first couple times we saw him, he was kind of jumping around and yelling and screaming out there. But was he a little bit calmer?
I mean, sometimes it's good to be pumped up and jumping around, because the people up front got to hear you, and the people behind you also have to hear you. So it's good to give up and get up on them, give them signals and tap them and turn around and get them signals. So I might like that from him, because it shows that he has the ability to quarterback everybody, and not just him, and play from where he is. So it's a good thing.
When you kind of lost mobility there on the left side, did that make you more conscious of wrapping up on tackles and stuff? In other words, in the long run, did that maybe make you a more secure, better tackler?
Yes, sir. Actually, because whenever I did it, whenever I was doing it, I was making a tackle, and I was kind of holding him up, and a teammate came from behind.
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to go ahead and make the tackle and finish the tackle now. So.
Prop him up for the next guy.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.